So, dear students, in the last session we have learnt about origin and destination studies. That what is the meaning of origin and destination studies and how it is being conducted. We have seen that there are various kind of methods such as home interview method, then roadside interview method, then license plate method, then tag on car method, then written postcard method. So we have learned all these things. Now, just like we had learned about the traffic volume data and its presentation, it becomes necessary for us to learn that what are the methods to present this particular speed data, sorry, origin and destination data. So in this session, that is the part of second module, we were discussing about the presentation of origin and destination studies. Let me revise this once again for you that OD study stands for origin and destination studies. Done? There are five methods to do that: home interview method, roadside interview method, license plate method, then written postcard method, and then tag on car method. We have learned about all of these five methods. Now, in this session, what we are going to do is we are going to discuss about the presentation of origin and destination studies. So, origin and destination studies, we have discussed that a kind of questionnaire is being prepared, and the questionnaire is being used in all the kind of surveys such as for home interview survey, license plate method, roadside interview method, tag on car method, and written postcard method. So how does the questionnaire looks like? The photo of the questionnaire, the actual questionnaire is not being provided in your book. So here I am presenting the kind of questionnaire. See, the questionnaire looks like this. This is the recorder's initial. That means if my name is Jai M. Soni, then I will write over here as it will be JMS. Then I will mark the date over here. I will write down the time over here. Then I will note that whether it is morning session or afternoon session. Then I will also write down the purpose that we are conducting a traffic survey to determine where the people are traveling from along this highway. It will take only a few moments of your time. It will be written on the questionnaire. So first question is determine how many people are there in the vehicle. If 3, then it will be 3. If 6, it will be 6. And if more than 10, it will be other, and it will be 12 or 15 or anything like that. Then the next question is about the type of vehicle. I will mark that okay, it is the pickup kind of vehicle, it is bus, it is motorcycle or what. Then I will mark what was the trip origin. I will write down the name of the place. I will write down the name of the destination of the place also. Then I will mark the main purpose of the trip. Then I will ask that how often do you stop in small communities for services other than guess? So this is the kind of questionnaire. This is the sample questionnaire. What town will you be staying overnight in? If they are not staying, then I will let them go. If they are staying, then I will ask about their answer. Then what kind of facility in which they will be staying? How many days they will be staying for? And this is only for trucks. That what is the type of commodity that they are hauling? Hauling means they are carrying or lifting. So this is how a sample questionnaire looks like. Have a look at the questionnaire. Then there is another kind of questionnaire like this. There is also the part of origin and destination survey where province means area, road name and number, station, kilometer, direction is to or from, name of interviewer and date is being written. Then the time, vehicle type, there will be codes such as if car it will be 1, if taxi it will be 2, if rickshaw it will be 3. The code will be given according to the requirements, according to the recommendation. Then seating capacity, number of passengers, freight type means what kind of luggage is being carried. Then the load, fare heavy, then place of origin, place of destination, passenger 1, 2, 3, 4, and the purposes. All these things have been marked for the sample questionnaire. This is how it looks like. Whenever you are going to conduct an origin and destination survey, at that time you are supposed to carry a sample questionnaire like this or like the previous one that I have mentioned with you. Now, if you collect all the data after conducting all this survey, you will have ample amount of data with you. So, it is not sufficient to have just the data with us. It becomes necessary for us to present the data in an adequate manner. So, the presentation data is like this. It can be either in the form of tabulation data, means in the form of tables. Tabulation means table. Then it can be in the form of charts. It can be in the form of trip metrics. It can be in the form of desired lines, and it can also be in the form of pie chart or bar charts. Let us learn all the things one by one. First is about the tabulation of data, that stands for table. So it looks like this. It is the analysis for accuracy and the comparisons. The screen line counts are being measured. Now we all are aware with the fact that what is screen line? If this is the area, then the imaginary line that represents the boundary, that is called as cordon line. And the imaginary line that is splitting the study area into two parts, that is called as screen line. I had given the example of Sabarmati River in case of Ahmedabad city. External cordon line, I have already mentioned. Screen line, I have already explained. Now the summary of screen line table would show the each type of vehicle. So this is how the tabulation of data would act. It will use the screen line data and the cordon line data, and the type of vehicle will be there in the form of tables. So this is how the data is presented in the form of tabulation. This is very basic kind of method in which only table is to be prepared. Then comes the second part, that is comparison charts. Comparison charts means the data that we have collected at the screen line and cordon line will be compared with each other with the form of graphical representation. Various kind of graphs will be presented. If sometimes the situation demands, then the adjustment factor will also be introduced according to the trip purpose. Then the third type is about the trip matrix. In the trip matrix, the zone to zone means if this is the zone, this is zone, this is zone. You will learn this thing in the trip or generation, distribution, model analysis, and split in the urban transportation planning subject. That is the another choice of transportation sector. Along with this, you are learning that subject also. So, in this, the zone to zone means from zone 1 to 1, how many trips are there? It will be written. From zone 1 to zone 2, 30. So this particular line will act as the origin and this will act as the destination. So the trip matrices are prepared for the zone to zone flow for different kind of journey purposes and various kind of time periods. It is like this. See, as I have already mentioned, this is origin, this is destination. See, origin and destination. From A to A, 99 trips have taken place. From A to B, 13 trips have taken place. From G to I, see, G to I, where it is being intersecting here, 26 trips have taken place. From P to B, 63 trips have taken place. From Q to Q, 98 trips have taken place. So this is how you have to add the zone to zone trips. This is origin zone and this is destination zone line. And this is where you will do the summation of all these things. See, the first line summation is 155, then the second is 686. Just like the first column summation is 265, second column summation is 691. All these things you will be learning in detail in the another subject in the form of examples also. But this is the base for that, and the data you are will be collected with the help from origin and destination studies only. So this is what we have to learn. Then comes the desire lines. Desire lines means these are the straight lines that connects the origin points to the destination. And the width means the thickness of that line is drawn proportional to the number of trips in the both the direction. It is helpful for planning of the new roads also. It looks like this. See this circle indicates origin and this rectangular shape explains about destination. See, trips are very higher in this particular stretch, so you can observe that the thickness or the width is quite higher. From this origin to this destination, the trips are very less, so you can observe that the width is very less. So this is how desire line works. See, the thicker part are having 5,000 trips, lesser thicker parts are having 3,000. Again, lesser are having 2000. The thinner is having 1000 and the thinnest line that is here is having 500 trips. So this is how desire line works. Then comes the pie charts. Pie charts represents like this that okay out of 100% trips this much or of portion is covered by work trips, this is covered by shopping trips, this is covered by business trips, and this is covered by education trips. And then comes the bar chart also, work, education, business, and shopping. All these are various kind of trips. So this is how you can learn this particular thing. This is about the presentation of origin and destination studies. You have to have thorough knowledge about this thing. Stay prepared, prepare your own notes. Thank you, dear friends.